Bienvenidos, mi amigos. Welcome back to Cartel Tycoon. This is our finale episode for San Rafaela. I hope you're having a great day today. Today, we're going to finish up the main quest. Of course, we're going to see what happens with Falco. We're also going to maybe refine heroin a little bit, just kind of get it moving a little bit faster, a little bit better, if possible. And now that we have outrage, I would like to keep going with the military base and make sure that we can get this going too. So in order to get this going, I have to surrender one of my buildings to law enforcement, and they are coming. I don't know where they're going. Hopefully this one's going to go to a building or something. Yes, this right here. So we will surrender this to law enforcement. That's great. That means this one here is our roadblock. So I'm just going to bribe them, get them out of the way, and let the authorities take this one. That's good. When the authorities take that, that should satisfy the military base's requirements of us as well. Okay. I'm building another residence here so that we can better manage money and flow, the stuff that's going through the seaport and stuff. And of course, I think, want someone else making some trips out of here because we can get some more money with it. Yeah. We're selling the heroin and stuff out of there. So I want to get that going too. All right. So continuing the main quest, Falco still has some deliveries to do. So he has 30 more. I don't remember all the cities. I think I've already brought it to this one, right? I'm gonna go to Monteleon here. I think it's these cities here at the bottom. One here, and this one over here. I think those were the 3 that I have yet to deliver to. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So he should be happy. There it is, full evacuation. And so now it's laid dormant. For 14 days, do not attack buildings and cities. Do not fight gangs or enforcement agencies. Well, that is going to be very easy to do, isn't it? I think so. All we want to do now is we're going to go ahead and ask for a favor. Let's drop the terror down for like to nothing. There we go. Drop the terror down to nothing. There we go. And then we're going to come over to our villages here and just make sure we are giving the people all the things to make them idolize us. Yeah. I want you to come on over to this seaport as well. We're going to ship some things out of here. And maybe even actually get you on the plane instead. You know, I might get you on the plane instead. All of my lieutenants should be traveling, basically, is their best usage, right? We should have them traveling to places. So we're going to make sure that everybody here. So you're going to come over to... Have you come over to this plane right over here. To make sure that we're moving as maximum amount of product as possible, for having everybody on the shipping lanes. That seems to be, in my opinion, the best call for where people can go and do things. Huh? And then we've got this place overloaded here, but I mean, they're just shipping legal goods. So like if the police want to come and investigate it, then, you know, cool, whatever. Vanessa, she wants the terror to be higher. I think I'm going to have her surrender. We don't need her anymore. I don't think anyway. So I'm going to have her surrender to the authorities. There she goes. All right. Now, it might have been a good idea to make her happier before doing that, but it frees up a spot in our organization here. And that means I can get a lieutenant that would be better suited for us. And what do you know? Rafaela is here, but he wants to be a lieutenant. So I have to hire him at the same rank he was at before, right? So he still wants to work for our organization. That's great. We're going to get Mauricio. I think we can get you back. We had you before. I let you go. Consider yourself hired again, sir. Yeah, let's do this one. I think we want to put you in the seaport, honestly. Okay, so where is Capo? Capo should be arriving soon to Monteleon. He was supposed to be on his way. There he is. Let's speed up the time really quick here. And because we have someone in prison again, that means we're going to get extorted again, but it is what it is. Let's put Guillermo all the way back to the guerrillas. The fact that I have to do this myself, it's a little bit strange, you know, to have to deliver these manually. They're just delivering televisions, right? So why would I have to deliver them myself? I don't understand that really. But I had someone in the comments in the last video saying they don't trust Damien. They're like, yeah, something's going on with that guy. And you know what? I kind of feel you on that, all right? I feel like there's maybe something going on there for sure, all right? So, yeah, we're gonna have to see what's going on with that. Now, I want to get the area depot to start sending supplies to the seaport, right? We need to ship all this extra stuff. So seaport, you're now able to have quinoa, and I think just all of the legal goods are okay to ship over here, right? Sauces and stuff. Like, just get this stuff out of here. Ship it over here. Now, of course, you're probably going to overload this place, but look at all that dried cannabis that's just sitting in there waiting to be shipped, right? So, I mean, we could definitely have a lot more dirty money if we had people stationed in these locations, right? And so I'm thinking maybe... God, I wish there was a way to, like, maximize how many of these we could use without having to have people in there. And the only real solution to that is to use a river pier. So we'll use this river pier here. We're going to upgrade it to its maximum level. That is awesome. And then we'll ship all the stuff. We'll then get redirected over to here instead. And I think that's acceptable. Can we get a shortcut? God, not really. I guess technically this is a shortcut. You want to be real technical about it. That is a shortcut, but I would have preferred it to just be along the water. But I guess that will do. And I can't upgrade. I don't think anyway. I can upgrade these roads. Yeah, I can't upgrade the roads that are in this area here. So they'll just go over to here, and then we'll ship everything to this location instead. So transport company, you're no longer sending to the seaport. You're sending here instead. So let's turn this on, and also we'll go ahead and make sure that you are shipping only the packaged goods, and then upgrade you. So now the transport company should be able to move all that product a lot better, and then everyone who's delivering, you know, the illegal product, everyone who's delivering illegal product to the seaport should now get redirected over to over here instead. And I think I should probably take this ferry because we could really get it over there faster if we use that ferry. But I got 14 days where I'm not allowed to do anything, so we're gonna have to wait to do that. What? And you got nothing better to do? Huh? What? You call me? No, not you, capo. This carcelera is getting right up my ass. All right, wait a minute. Vanessa Diaz scowls at the supervising officer. What do you want, La Viuda? No, siento. I need money. What you need money for? Have they got a gift shop in there I don't know about? I don't hope to stay locked up forever. This place could make a monster of a manja. Really? Manja? Manha. Maybe. You don't sound too... Okay, so she taps her watch. The lieutenant holds the palm of her hand over the phone's receiver. Want me to put the phone down? I'll put the phone down in your face if you don't. Hearing the muffled threat, Guillermo Falco sighs. Tell you what, I'll get you $5,000 in 3 weeks, okay? There you go. We'll get you 5,000. You have 2,000 in your account now. Yeah, I'll get her 5,000. All right, there you go. I'll get out of here and collect it from your cold dead. Yeah, so she really hates me right now, right? That makes sense. Okay, so we're going to need to give her money so that she does not kill us. Wouldn't that be a great way to end the to end the game? Deliver the money. Deliver. Man, where do we have money to deliver? I mean, it's just kind of sitting in here, right? Here we go. You can deliver $5,000 right here. Close enough. Deliver 5,000 to the prison. There you go. You'll have it, Vanessa. Don't kill me, okay? I mean, I could just have her roughed up in prison, I suppose. I think that's a possibility, but you don't want to, like, release her and then have her come back and try to kill you, so... Yeah, we have to do something about that. All right, let's have Capo come over, and we'll go 10 more televisions to Riamanos. And we just lost our loyalty level temporarily. Ta-da! Temporarily. All right. And I think with this thing being done, of course, all the stuff is going to get delivered here now. Anywhere else? Is anywhere else delivering to... Let me just take a look at the other transport companies. You're not going there. And neither are you. You're going to River Pier. So how about you have one connection left? I'm going to have your connection go right over here. All right. So we're getting only packaged goods to this location. But the packaged goods will get shipped out in higher quantities because all 5 of these slots will work without a lieutenant in there, which is nice. All right. Oi, boss. Some hombre from the bank just turned up at the door. Which bank? Which bank? I don't know which bank. Look, this guy is standing here telling me that Los Federales have got the scent of some dirty money in our accounts, like fresh baked pastel de coco. And he says it's not the only pie they've got their fingers in either. Where's this guy now? I put $100 in his hand and sent him away. He's not important, but it is important to figure out what we are going to do about this. Los Federales will be licking their lips at the thought of getting one of our accounts. And the banks themselves don't want to get caught in the crossfire, so our money will take longer to come through. All right. Be calm, my friend. Be calm. It's simple. We'll open another bank. Open a couple of banks. We'll do nothing. 5% less money laundering and volume to all laundering buildings for 7 days. 7 days is nothing, dude. I'm fine. We'll do nothing. Nothing? Are you sure, Capo? Yeah, I'm sure. Federales wouldn't waste their time watching bank accounts. If they wanted me dead, they'd have a bullet in my head already. Nope. Seems to me like a ploy to trick $100 out of a gullible and easily panicked pedant, you know. Oh, kill him. It's all fine. Capo, we're having some technical issues with limiting reagents in our labs. Can we just hire a professional to take care of this for me? Is that possible to do? Oh, alternative formula, one with more reagents, but between you and me, I don't like you guys know what they're doing. Okay, so how about this? Let's bring in some brighter minds, okay? Change lab upkeep to dirty money and deliver 2,800 dirty money to the lab for a one-time payment for risk. Small chance lab explosion. Small chance, it says. What do you think? How small do you think that chance is? Okay, begin an event. Precursor required to produce methamphetamines for 7 days. Medium chance of lab explosion. Ignore the event, high chance. All right, let's do the brighter minds thing. We need to figure out which lab it is and then deliver dirty money to it. So there is this quest here. It is going to be this lab right here. It requires a dirty money upkeep. Hey, that's what it is. And it requires precursor. It does. So, do we have to deliver it? It says one-time payment, right? 2,800. So hold on. Can we just, yeah, right here. Can we get like $2,800? Good enough. And send you to that lab. Maybe that is something we actually have to look at, you know? All right, I sent 2,800 in here. Can we turn it back on? 2,800. Spend $1,000 cash to upkeep. Now, I see. Okay. So we'll just keep it turned on. Now, if there's a chance it explodes, I'm moving her out of there. So you come back over and you go back over to... Honestly, you know what? Not this one. This is the wrong one. I want you to come over here. This thing is overloaded right now, and it needs help. You're going to go over here. And I think this is fending for itself, okay? So I'm going to have you come over here, too. There's just a lot of stuff to move out of that, because it's already sitting there. All right, we can now acquire the military base. How about that? Hijo de puta. They actually gave you a medal. A round gray steel desk, a Medalla Militar al Valor, a Medal of Valor, hangs on the general's chest. On the desk, atop a raised cross, sits the coat of arms of the Ejército Nacional. The giving of a medal is always less about the one who receives it than it is the one who gives it to him. Someone picks up a periodico. I don't know how you say that. Sees on the front page the Presidente pinning a medal on the soldier's chest. The votes count themselves. It's funny, I'd had thought you were too proud a man to play marionetta for a politicia, General. But I suppose we all have our uses to someone, don't we? Guzman stays silent. Falco shrugs and makes slightly for the door, pausing with one hand on the handle. Oh, and tell that foghorn of a Sargento instructor that I might send him one of my lieutenants from time to time. they could use some of your discipline. That is interesting, actually. What does that mean? Am I able to actually send... so I obviously have to send opium here as a consumption rate. So that is actually quite easy to do. To get the overabundance of opium we typically had before, let's swap this back to opium because we're going to have a lot of it. We'll swap this back to opium, and then I think I'm going to have one of these transport companies. Let's say this one here. We are going to have you allow for opium, and you will send it to this location here. And then I need to make sure the other locations that you're doing, so this river pier, for example, I need to make sure that this is not receiving opium, right? If it doesn't receive it, then they won't send it there, right? So all of these need to have opium turned off, which it should. I've been doing that. So river pier over here, yes. So in that case, now the only location that we will send the opium straight up is the military base, which is very good. I think it's very good. Let's also make sure we do like dog food containers in here too. We want to make sure we can tail that out. Action react. What happened? Why did it fail? Oh, because it blew up. Small chance. I did say, I said, yeah, exactly how small is small, right? Yeah. Fine. We're just going to go in and get another lab in here for methamphetamines. Begin. Get another one. Probably should upgrade some of these roads too. I feel like my trucks are just a tad slow getting there where they need to be right here, right? So we could just kind of do one of these numbers here, just all the way up, please. Come on. There you go. All the way to here. There you go. And then maybe we give a little cross right there. And then right there. There you go. Just a little faster. All right. Cool. So I am seeing the dirty money is going up, but I'm curious on what that meant by sending lieutenants there for some discipline. What do they mean by that? They've never done that before. So, you know what, Salvador? Why don't you go over to the military base and let me see what that means. All right. So with this partnership done, we can get to basically sending a ton of opium over here. And when that happens, we graduate up to here, right? Now, this place is going to consume 5 a day, but as long as you have this much in storage, you get the benefits. So now we unlock the ability to use military technologies in our research tree, and now I can go in and select these power upgrades for all of our buildings. I haven't been able to do that because I didn't have the military, right? It's because it's locked behind the story. Okay. Military support increases power of lieutenants inside of the building. Power increase lasts the amount of time after lieutenant left. So this is what that means, I guess. I'm going to be sitting in here getting discipline, if you will. And if we get to military support, which we're almost there already, then this guy will get stronger while he's sitting here, right? And then when he leaves, it looks like power increase lasts some amount of time after lieutenant left. So it's like a one-time power bump he'll get, right? And then it will stick around for a little while. So if I really need all my lieutenants to, like, if I'm at war, for example, if I'm trying to like take down a gang or something, I could just have like 5 or 6 lieutenants maybe sitting in here doing nothing, getting stronger, and then send them out to the battle and they'll be way stronger. So that's a pretty good idea too. But I don't need that right now because I don't have any reason to fight anyone. So I'm just going to have you move back to over here because that seems like a better place for you. All right, Falco, it's time for your final television delivery, good sir. Are you ready to bring it to a bar in Bienes? There is a photo on the wall in a bar in Bienes. And now there is also a television on the wall with some hidden things. It wouldn't be on the wall. It's this big old CRT, right? So on a shelf near the wall. Deliverance is completed. There's a common saying amongst the people of San Rafaela. Se cayó el sistema. It's a euphemism for corruption and refers to one of the most infamous acts of electoral fraud ever to happen in San Rafaela. What happened? Says Wagner, who is no longer with our organization. The system crashed. On election day, the modernized computing systems installed across the country in order to count the votes cast that day crashed. The winds of change are blowing. It would seem so. When it was finally restored, a winner was declared, though many believe the election had been rigged. What have we done? What we had to do, Memo. In his end-of-year note, the editor-in-chief of the Sol San Rafaela newspaper, Roberto Gallardo, described the day as such. In the eyes of San Rafaelan people, it was not the computer network that had crashed that day, but the political system itself. I like how Camilla was behind me, even though... Oh yeah, we have a starting boss unlocked now, good. I like how Camilla was behind me, even though I like totally left her ass. Like, what the heck is that about? So, survived the onslaught, still did that, it's fine. Cabin fever, have 5,000 legal money at your account. Huh? I have 5,000 legal money at my account. I don't know what this is. Where did this come from? 5,000 legal money. Yeah, at my account. At your account by... I don't know what that means, guys. And there's no, like... I think this is just a quest I'll fail. That's fine with me. Falco, I need you to go back over to... let's come to this border crossing. We'll go to this border crossing. Okay, so unlocked as a starting boss. Complete the crashing the system scenario. There we go. So now I've got a new starting boss that I could have with later on. So that's pretty good. That will conclude the story, won't it, for San Rafaela. I lost 5,000 legal money. Cabin fever apparently failed. Oh, I guess it's completed now. And Vanessa is going to be like, hey, the warden tells me you have made yourself quite a lieutenant. Oh, yeah. So this is like one of those things where I just need to bring... dried cannabis or, bring a bunch of dried cannabis over to the prison in a certain amount of time, and that will make her happy, and then I can get her out of prison and all that stuff. So, like, I could just do this, and then I can come over to one of these places here, for example, and I can say, hey, by the way, you're allowed to have dried cannabis in here. Oh, that's cool. And where else can I go with it? That's a good question. I think you should go over here to the prison. You should drop it off over here. Oh, what a fantastic idea. Thank you. And then the trucks and stuff from this building will just leave with the dried cannabis and bring it over there. If we have a surplus, which we don't, because there's lots of plantations that are seized by the cops this whole time. So let's go ahead and turn them back on, and we'll have a whole bunch of them. We can upgrade this one too, because why not? Yep, that, ladies and gentlemen, should be enough anyway, I think, to take care of Vanessa. And to make sure that she gets taken care of. There's a whole bunch of dried cannabis in here too, so I can also go in and do this, and then make sure that the dried cannabis cargo is turned on. And again, it should leave this place. We should see a bunch of dried cannabis making its way over by boat. There it is, all the way over towards Vanessa to deliver all the goods. Yeah. All right. I think this has been a very fun campaign. I hope you guys have had a wonderful time with me as well. Definitely dominated. We end with a growing surplus of dirty money. Barely. It's growing pretty slowly, but it's growing. Lots of legal money, maxed out loyalty, minimized terror, a full organization full of happy people. I think this is a glorious place to stop. Okay, so I appreciate you guys watching this series. Thank you so much for that. If you think other people will enjoy Cartel Tycoon, maybe go ahead and see about sharing the playlist with your friends. I think that would be a nice way to gesture to support the game. And if you want to support this channel by any means, I have a Patreon link. It's in the description, as well as a members and stuff feature here on YouTube. And those of you who are YouTube members, get your name in a fancy little section over here on the right side of the screen, as you can see, as well as early access to all the videos I create for this channel and my second channel, which is also linked in the description. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.